tunnel.
Hey, you okay?
That's Lilith's power. That was her.
What was he doing to her down here?
I have no idea.
You're sure that was Lilith?
I couldn't tell because of the suit. But Lilith is the only siren I know that can phase walk. She would never willingly help Lictor, though. He must be controlling her somehow, to gain access to her phase powers.
As if his rap sheet needed to get any longer. Let's go stop this tryhard scumbag.
What's happening up there?
My gut says something bad.
That's Lictor's fortress. He's begun tearing his way through the phase dimension. I can feel it. We have to stop him, now.
I'm ready. Vámonos!
Oh, that sucks ass. Come on, bro.
Wellspring, what happened at the black site? Augurs across the range are reporting the appearance of... well, honestly, I don't know. Weird stuff.
Ah, well, Lictor's using siren powers to repose in reality, that's right, so... He destroyed Kairos to make himself a god.
The time of inaction must cease. I will take your news to the council and hope it stokes the fading embers of their courage.
We must stop Lictor.
Seal the fortress! The Vault Hunters must not interrupt Vile Lictor!
Never saw it coming! I can feel! I dare say that one's dusty. By his will, by my hand. Orden cortado. My stomach hurts!
I have barred your path. Now, you face formulas!
Wait. Just Orpheus? Not like Orpheus Prime or Orpheus Maximus or anything. Feels like it's missing something, huh? I want Lichter to pay for his vile deeds too, but right now we need a plan. Calder was rallying the augurs. Maybe he'll know a way in.
You're right. You're right.
Calder, the fortress is locked up tight. Any luck with the council?
I have gathered them. We await your arrival.
I will compose myself and meet you there, Vault Hunter.
Ooh. Almost done with the game, yes. Oh. Yeah, more liberal women are getting, feminist women are getting fired from their jobs. Dude, these people don't even know that they just believe that everybody's
Hunter,
just
over
like
here.
them. It's
Calder's
so
already
sad.
inside.
They let you in here?
I let the guards pet Hermes.
Is Calder talking to the council?
You boot-licking cowards!
Yeah, I think he's really getting through to them.
Paralyzing this council. Your hesitation threatens our homes, our traditions, our lives. What you call cowardice, I call keeping our people safe. How safe will our people be as Fire Lichter begins tearing holes in reality? Or when his master finds out what he's been planning in the shadows?
Enough! Stellan, he's right.
Arden!
If we sit and talk while Vile Lichter uses our people as test subjects, then we are no better than collaborators. Calder, you have my...
Once again, someone else pays for your defiance, Calder. Unless you'd like to watch as I take the knife to the rest of your people, you are done speaking.
You are correct. I am done. Ha, Wellspring. I will mourn poor Arden later, but every second counts now. Follow me. It is time to act decisively.
We saw a rift like that at Lichter's black site.
A taste of the godlike powers he's stealing from the phase dimension. How are we supposed to fight something like that?
We have some oil in our drills yet. My scout brings intriguing news. Although Lichter's sanctum is sealed, his forces are appearing in great numbers at a near...
But yeah, all these women on TikTok are complaining because they're all getting fired from their jobs. Because they all want to say stupid shit about death and that, and... and a lot of times, just because we're just... These companies are shifting over from all this woke transgender and all these LGBT, whatever fuck you bullshit thing. Can't just let gay people be gay. You gotta bring up a bullshit thing, teaching people about gender fluid bullshit. And these people get fucking really fucking pissed off. I'm like, if you want to teach people how to castrate themselves, that's immoralizing. That's against the fucking law. Like, literally, that is against the law. That's dehumanization. You're literally telling children, and you're fucking up their lives just so you can fit a fucking agenda in your head. Those children are gonna be fucked up. Like, they're not gonna be sane children, not gonna be working adults. They're gonna have to go through a lot of, like, psychological fucking, you know, well, you say, de-learn all this shit that you tell them just because you want to fit a fucking agenda, because you're, you know, teaching these kids This one lady is literally teaching like orphans about gender fluent. They think the whole entire world's like this. This is how these people think. They don't know that the real world is not what they think. Excuse me. And this is what the problem we have now. Like literally, like almost everyone I met, for the most part, bulk of them, well, like women, they all been feminists. All feminists, and it's crazy. Now these are there may be a couple of them that I don't know that are like that because I don't talk to them. I see them. But the ones I actually have full-on conversations with, they have like this feminist, man-hating thing. They always want to hate on men. They don't walk up to a man because he's cute. They literally, like, if the man's attractive, they'll either like, well, you either agree with everything I have to say or I don't want you. And the man will be like, I don't even know you. Well, you want to know me. They'll like make up shit. Comical, right? Damn, dude. So I always want to tell people, what happened to the good old days? You know, back in the 70s and the 80s, or even the 90s when I was born at that, you know, women would have a heart. They'd walk up to a dude, or the dude would walk up to them. It didn't matter who did it. They always want to establish what needs to be done. It's like, if you're not close enough to being a virgin, which is basically stating that you never had sex before, or you have some sexual experience without actually being, you know, fucked, like you've done things but not been penetrated, or if you have a very low body count, because shit happens. In your mind, and men are part of this too, because you can't bang a girl without the man that does it. The men are part of this too. They get into this mindset where they think that being sexual when they're fucking like 16 on like 25 is okay. They think, you know, constantly banging, and then like 25, you think the world's just going to change. I like to tell you this. The world does change. You are going to change because you're going to demote yourself to a psychological fucking retard. When you hit 25, you keep on doing that shit. You keep on banging all these people, and that you keep on sexualizing yourself, and that you keep on giving. Oh, say, well, women that hate men. You give men more power by saying that you hate them because you need them more than women that don't. Feminism is a very harsh reality. It's literally whoever made up this bullshit and saying all this crap and that, saying that women can't be dependent on men, but they still are. The whole, like, there's so many people in America in their 20s now. They're just fucking stupid. Like, they're taught and raised how to sit there and hate on people. Hate on men. And when you hate on men, you're hating on the values of men that give you your job, they help you out with your job, they give you stuff in that because they know that you can't do things that. Why don't we just congratulate people? Why do you have to be part of a fucking movement that you know is stupid? Inside your heart, you know that it's ignorant. You know that it's dumb. You know that's disrespecting. But you still want to be part of it in that because you're like, yay, team. And none of those fucking bitches, I'll tell you one thing. If you're a feminist woman, your feminist friend does not give a fuck about you. They're only there to talk bullshit. They're not going to come up to you and fucking pay for your bills and that, or give you access money in that. Know who gives you access money in that? People like me. I wouldn't mind giving people, you know, $50 or $100 for like something that they need to get done. You never see a greedy, you know, person. Doesn't matter what politics you are. People want to bring up politics. No. Greediness altogether. You would never see a greedy person that give unless they get something back. Because they expect it. So sometimes just giving someone something is good fortune. It's like people that don't give people tips for a waitress. They give them like a dime. Because they're greedy. Every little penny counts to them. And they could be old as fuck. I'm like, why does that penny even count to you? You're literally like 80 years old. Money matters. And they go through that bullshit. And then like... like, that's the harsh reality. If you don't have the money to pay for your food, then why the fuck are you going out in the first place? Like, we had a guy come by, his truck was all fucked up. He's probably down on his luck in that, you know, or whatever it was. In between jobs, because he wasn't mature enough to keep a job. Or whatever it was. Dude was broke. He couldn't afford $9 of food. $9 of food was like $8 of food. $8. You can't afford $8. And you're driving a beat up car that you have to put gas in, you have to put oil in, and the thing blew up on him. And I'm just thinking about something that, it's like, are you on drugs, bro? Because most people that do these type of things, they blow all their money on how to feel. The biggest problem in this world right now is the feelings of each other. People want to feel so high. They want to feel so high, they want to feel so low. They don't want to feel intermediate. Like having a conversation with someone, you feel kind of excited. And then you get a little bit more excited when you get into conversations that are pretty cool, or when you're joking around that. Like people at work at that. We joke around. Me and the boys, we joke all day long while we're working. We don't get into I'm smarter than you and compare each other. We lower down our conscious level and we just have fun fucking around. That's how it should be, right? But then some people come in, they got a stick so far up their ass it's tickling the back end of their fucking throat, and they have to compare how smart I am. Yeah, you know why you have to compare how smart you are? Because you know you're not that smart. Because you don't have any knowledge. You're actually stupid because you're not open-minded. You're closed-minded. So you think what you think is only what you think. You talking to your buddies? Yeah. You want to get something? You want to eat the leftovers or you want to get something different? I already ate in that. Okay. And that's what it is when it comes down to certain things. Like I was at work.
5-power substation.
And there's one lady who was sitting there, you know, she always compares herself to people in general.
Patience, Wildcat.
You know, I'm like, okay, whatever.
My scout also
but she said
saw
something.
strange portals.
It was about a
Exactly like the
music
one just
Hollywood Undead called Bullet. I guess it's talking about like
you think we can use those portals to get to Lictor?
Mental issues or something like that.
What goes in must come out. Makes sense.
And like,
exactly.
Oh yeah, I work
Make haste
later on.
Substation.
I think I'm like 9 to 5 today.
In the meantime, Wildcat, I must ask you to requisition something from the Order.
Yeah, we can do that.
By force?
Oh, very much so.
I'm listening.
But yeah, like we talked about a music, a song, Hollywood Undead Bullet, and she brought up out of nowhere. She's like, you don't know what that song actually means. I'm like, I think it means something to do with like suicide or something like that, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's like a mental thing of like reassuring yourself that life is better, so taking the bullet doesn't do anything. And like, so we were, and she said to me, she's like, well, you don't know how it is to be like that. I said, what? I'm like, what are you talking about? Are you really justifying me in saying that I don't know what it is to be mentally fucked up in the head? And I was just like, see, that's your problem right there. You don't know shit about life. You don't know anything about people. Now, you think people, just because they're happy and go lucky and joking that they haven't been through a lot? No. It's actually quite the opposite.
Hunter! Hey, over here!
I would say people that have been through a lot of fucking shit are the ones that are the jokey, are the non-caring ones. Because you're putting too much stress on your life. You're trying to change the world when you have no idea what the fuck you're doing right now. Why don't you worry about your job? Why don't you worry about what the fuck you're doing right now? Why are you worried about everybody else when you have no idea what the fuck you're doing? And I get it, because I've been through it. It's fucking irritating to listen to people be like, I'm more superiority than you are, and da 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 da. And you're all like, what the fuck are you talking about? I need more superiority. This is how fucking stupid that you are. Like, how ignorant are you to say such a thing? You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. And this is why I love when people just say random shit that. And they get all emotional for no reason. Because their emotions kick in, they think they have to express it like they're more important. I'm like, if you were more important than that, then you wouldn't be leaving this job, honey. If you were more important than that, then you wouldn't be sitting there fucking bitching and moaning about your fucking life. If you were more important than that, you would have everything given to you. 100%. But nothing's given to you. And people don't like you because of how condescending you are. Which I get. It happens. And trust me, it happens a lot.
Take your time, compadre. I'll show these
You get upset because things don't go your way. First thing I hear, life's not fair. Why isn't life fair? Why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? Why this? Why is my butt stink? Why? I said, well, why? Because of how you are. See, what people try to do is they're like this. They try to think their personality is what everyone should be like. And I tell people that is the stupidest fucking thing ever because no one wants to be an ignorant, narcissist fucking person. Because that's what a narcissist does, dude. Definition of narcissist, a person that literally only cares about what they assume about life. They don't care about anything about life. Okay, it's the reason why you got a lot of psychological issues. And that's what it is. And you want people to listen to you and thinking that you're right. It's like, dude, like, you're gonna find people who are gonna think that you're right. Obviously, yeah. Always gonna find someone to look at you like, oh, you're right. That's just how it is. Because everyone's emotional. If everyone's the same emotional, then they're all gonna say the same thing. They're like, yeah, you killed him, you're right. They're like, ah, emotions. Emotions don't mean anything. Your emotions are persuaded by your thoughts. That's why when people get upset and they fucking freak out and other people don't freak out, it's because they're not thinking the same thing you're thinking. I literally sit there like a fucking moron all damn day. Other people try, I'm trying to save the world. You can't even afford your own rent. What do you mean, like, save the world? You can't save the world if you can't practice saving yourself. You make no sense. That doesn't make any sense. If you are a multi-million-dollar person now, you had a great lifestyle and that, just saying, you like living in a normal fucking house, and you're just chilling, having fun, and that, do something that, and yeah, then you can teach people, then you can save people. Just like Jesus said, don't judge someone unless you judge yourself first, which means if you are doing something that is similar to another person, you have no right to judge them because you're not doing anything of the same quality. You're doing the same damn thing. Well, sorry, you're doing the same quality of thing that they're doing, so you can't change anything. Because you're not doing it for yourself. For instance, being angry. I think being angry is stupid. I don't think people should be angry at all. I think you should talk. You have critical thinking skills for a reason. But just like anything else, what is hard always seems to be the issue. I get it. I can't deny it, you know. I had a hard things happen to me and all shit and that. But that's all it is. Like, I had hard stuff happen to me. What's done is done. I'm not gonna be like,
after I save the world.
Oh my god, I did that for years. Oh my god, why is life so unfair? Why am I touching my... Because I ain't doing nothing. What do you mean, why is life so unfair? You're not doing anything to make life better. Like, it's awful. Trust me, I used to be a full-fledged, retarded, liberal-based mindset. And I did the same damn thing that most of these people do. I cried about everything instead of actually doing something about it. Because for me and that, I had the strength to do something about it. Oh! And that's what it is. The bullet hoser. And that's why I try to tell people. You can do anything you want to do. No one should tell you no. Now if it's fucking stupid, I get it,
Fuck it off.
But who designs what stupid is? There's rules and regulations for everything. Someone says something stupid, you ask them why. They say, well, because it's hurtful. That's where normally you get stupid stuff. Because it's hurtful. You're hurting someone else to gain something from it. And then people get like, it's like, well, how would you actually do it? Do you punch them?
Get shot at any distance.
Be uplifting. Be positive. Be reassuring. Your name matters. Your voice matters. But if you do the wrong voice and you say stupid or ignorant shit, so to speak, that hurts other people, like people talk about Charlie Kirk and that, they're being very hurtful. And they're just constantly saying, thinking that, yeah, you're in a fucking death cult. 100% death cult. You know, you're not listening to his content. You're literally just sitting there and just believing someone else say something. I'm gonna tell you, that's why you are stupid. Because you can't think on your fucking own. That's the problem. Now people always want to tell me, you know, they'll say stupid shit about like the whole Trump thing and that. But you believe everything that Trump says? I say no. I don't let anybody interact with me like that. Like, what are you talking about? That is fucking stupid. The dumbest thing in the world is to say someone else is going to tell me what to do. They can give me advice. Yes. Advice is always good. If someone's smarter than me, more or less likely advice is good. I believe in that 100%.
I always been that color.
If someone gave me advice to say, hey, you know, you could do this, do that, you'll be a little more satisfied with life, you know, for what I've been through and that, I'd be like, okay, I'll take it into consideration. It doesn't mean I'm gonna do it.
This one thinks he's slick. One more Ripper for the Reaper.
That's literally what people do. They'll take it. You're supposed to take advice for what it is. Advice, which means you don't have to agree with it, but you can have it in your mind and think about it.
Don't move the body.
Which I agree with. The best advice I can give anyone is sit there and be happy and be pleasant.
Yeah, ain't ya? Good.
Did I find it?
Come on, me. I'm
It'll be
moving
the
out.
knife too. Yeah, the road's a little bit slow though. That's okay. We'll go for that one. That's a little slower. That knife's there. But yeah, that's what people tend to do. I listen to all the stuff, and I'll be sitting there just listening to random stuff and about everybody from both sides of the market, and a lot of times one side's more peaceful, the other side's more radical. And man, they get fucking radical. They go crazy. You don't believe in me, then fuck you. You don't deserve it, because they think that they're 100% right. It's like, that's the problem, is no one's 100% right, because if you're 100% right, that means that you know what the other person knows already. And you know that they're wrong, but you have enough evidence and proof to prove that they're wrong. Oh, that is a lot of people. But some people are just fucking right. Where you get all your rules from? From God. Well, I don't believe in God, so the rules don't apply to me. That's exactly what people think. I said, okay, rules don't apply to you, then what are your rules then? What establishes you as a human? Well, they have no fucking idea. I'm like, okay, so if that well, you don't know what establishes you to be a human being, then what do you do with your life? Probably a keyboard warrior. I'm bitching and moaning and complaining about fucking life. Complain about life. 24/7 complaining. I say, if you're complaining about life, then why don't you do something about it? The whole point of complaining is to make enough of an attempt to try to change it. That's why we complain about life. Try to change it. The fuck? Like, well, if you're trying to change something, you're gonna have to complain about it eventually. You're gonna have to say stuff about it to understand it. That's just how it normally works. You can't change unless you have a discussion about it. Yeah.
Nothing a bait job would fix, right?
That's how life always will be. It's always a discussion. People say it's an argument. And no, an argument is saying one person's right and the other person's wrong automatically. That's why you're arguing. You're throwing in a huge amount of emotions to establish that you're 100% right. I mean, while the guys have debate about flat Earth and shit and round Earth. And I told him, like, I know everything that you already know. Like, I don't need you to tell me anything because I already know it. But what you don't know is what you need to actually understand. You know, if you do actual research, actually look at stuff from a different perspective, you actually will see how different life is compared to what you think it is. You know, and like the kid's really smart because he's like, do you actually believe what NASA tells you 100%? He's like, no. Then you have to know that the moon landing was a fucking hoax, and a lot of other people could say the same thing too. It was Hollywood generated.
As someone who's currently part of the fabric of reality, I sure hope you're right.
The mountain often whispers in
You're like, and like that's just how it is. People with power don't want you to know things because then they can't have power.
As you can see, the
So it is. How the fuck can you have power when everybody knows all your
send you some
secrets?
assistance shortly. You can thank
Power
your trusty
doesn't
siren
exist.
friend for lending several hands.
Think you can keep up with me?
Hardly matters.
Well, don't look so surprised. Time to be brave.
Will return.
You know, this is how people always think. It's like, okay, well, I used to be a stupid kid that believed in a bunch of bullshit.
Let me go before I really
Now I'm
get
an
back.
older adult that doesn't believe in that bullshit. Like, I don't care about it. It doesn't, like, it doesn't do anything for me. Some people are all like, you should care. It's like, oh, I don't need to care about anything. If someone tells me I need to fucking care, then I tell them, well, I don't care about what you think. They get mad. Because what you're thinking doesn't make any sense.
Spotted the Chrome Dome. Let's jump.
You're pushing a narrative that literally has been pushed so many times before. That's like it's been debunked so many times before. All these narratives have been fucking debunked. Oh my god, fuck off.
Order contact. Going now.
You take my money.
Order hostile. Vamos.
A moment. These things cannot be rushed. Now, where did I put my brain girdle?
You're what now?
I'll be with you presently. Just getting acquainted with my tools. Blasted remote cyberlink. Well then, allow me to help Defiant Calder for Arden. The Techclave stands with you all today. Well done, Stellan. Vault Hunter, help is inbound. Meet me at these coordinates.
Orale.
Now, make room!
Calder, you sure moving.
I've been blasting mine shafts out of the rock for 7 decades. Lecter's walls can't hold me back.
Oh, that's the guy on my
friends,
team.
meet my old friend, Bruce.
Encantado de conocerte, Bruce. Here to join me in some ass kicking.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
The mountain itself is at stake. Let us scout boats.
Bruce is an advanced model Calder had me liberate from Order Impound. He's loaded with an Ordinite-based weapon system. Should blast right through those phase barriers.
Ha-ha! Nice haymaker, Bruce.
Onward to that energy source.
Yeah, it's the last day for someone go that. Hopefully she gets mostly, you know, stronger enough. That's the problem is there's so much emotional issues with people now. They get so fucking like high horse. They wear their trauma too much. That's what I always tell everybody. It's like, you can't wear your fucking trauma. I used to wear my trauma a lot, and I'm just like, that's fucking stupid. And so what does it even do for you? It does nothing. So you start comparing trauma to trauma, it's fucking dumb. That's always a bit, why you, like, stop comparing shit. Just be yourself. You don't know what I've been through. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you've been through. I'm not worried about what you've been through. I'm worried about what I'm going through. And what I'm going through is dealing with you being a fucking idiot. Like, just shut the fuck up and do your job. Like, when I get people that fucking say stuff about themselves, cool. Start off with the things you like to do and that, and stuff like that. No, some people start with massive trauma over, like, you should give me respect because my trauma's high. Like, I don't know, that's some fucking retarded shit. How about no? How about I don't give you any of that shit because it's fucking retarded. Like, no one you start off a conversation the worst way possible. What do you talk about? You talk about how fucked up you are. I have this trauma, I have this trauma, this trauma, this trauma, this trauma, this trauma, this trauma, this trauma. I have all these traumas. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, I always want to say, like, why do you talk about something like that? Like, I would say you're proud of what? You're proud of how fucked up you are? That's stupid. Your first date with someone that having this personality that you're like, hey, my ex-boyfriend cheated on me. Okay, he's a horrible person. I'm here to get to know you, get to know your ex. Well, I just want you to know that I've been through a lot. Oh, that's not good, cause okay, yeah, check please, bitch. This bitch crazy. I didn't even order food yet. It's like, yeah, well, fuck that shit.
Oh, I think that thing counts as an energy.
Yeah, you can order food on your own time.
That device is clearly generating Lictor's phase portals, but he has secured it with limiters. If we whip them to shreds, the portal will surely open.
But Rafa will remain unshapen.
I have a plan, Spring. Trust in me.
Hasta luego, friend! La familia sends their regards.
Yeah, it's just Walker players.
Bruce has taken out the face shield. Destroy the limiters. It's working! Once we unleash this machine, it will tear up
Locked
to
on,
Lecter's
shit,
very
bitch.
doorstep. Probably that instantly vaporized.
But yeah, that's the first thing that people want to start with is their trauma and shit. It makes me laugh. You guys got what I'm doing? It's instantly to the problem. And then people actually will want to sit there and say like this. They'll be like, people should know exactly who I am before they even know me. Like, what the fuck? What kind of dumbass shit is that? I don't know you. Right, know you? How does that even work? You gotta ask people that. How the fuck does that even work, bro? Dude, where the fuck are all these guys coming from behind me, bro? That's so annoying. Oh, I got an ass blower coming. Yep, coming. Woo! Blow ass. I'm gonna get ready to go to the damn jam. I gotta go today. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Oh man. Hey, grab me a big old fat protein shake. Add me all my carbs and sugar and get some of that protein in me. Proteinia. Best protein in the world, Proteinia. Makes your dick bigger. No. Yeah, see, the cancel culture's happening to a bunch of people that are, you know, crazy commies. Or whatever people want to say about people. I think, you know what? You guys fucked with us for so many years, saying we had to believe all these rules about... It's all about pronouns and shit now. They're not even actually standing on anything. They're standing on pronouns and transgender stuff, and they're not even gay anymore. It's all about pronouns now. Because the gay community is more conservative now. All about pronouns and stupid shit like that. Now cancel culture's hitting them because they are canceling the fuck out of Christian conservative people and that since 2016. Playing that role. Disney fucked over their whole entire company and that because of this stupid shit. Because 1%. I really don't. So I'm like, man, why are you so dumb? Like, I understand certain things happen now because of laziness, I guess, you know. So I can be lazy sometimes, man. I'm pretty damn lazy at sometimes because, you know, I don't want to use up all my energy, you know what I mean? These people are always hyperventilating and shit, and you're yelling and screaming about crap, and that's like, what are you talking about? And they want to, like, throw their trauma over the place, and that's like, everyone has trauma. Everyone's got their ass beat 1 or 2 times in their life. Everyone's got someone that called them fucking ugly and that. See, the world's not nice because not everyone believes in Jesus. Not everyone believes in being a good person. That's the problem. You can't fight hate with hate because it just creates more hate. Like, you can't do that. Unless you have to defend yourself, then you have to defend yourself. If someone comes out there and tries to, like, get in a fight with me, yeah, I'm going to defend myself. I'll speak words first. I'll be like, dude, chill the fuck out. You're getting mad over absolutely nothing, bro. Words mean a lot. You saw, you know, they'll say, you know, they'll call people a pussy. You know, you don't want to fight because you're a pussy. I'm like, no. It's like, I don't fight because I think it's pointless. Why would I want to get myself possibly hurt just because of what? Just because of a disagreement. That's the thing right there. A disagreement to something that doesn't fucking matter. And it doesn't matter. So you just sit there and just make up bullshit. Because you don't think. Because you're not intelligent. That's what it is. You don't know. All you know is instincts. You gotta threaten people. You know what's so funny is? No one likes people like that. No one does. I don't think anyone does. I know. If someone's walking around, I go, oh man, I'm gonna threaten everybody now and pull. And they see someone that's like bigger than them, and they're all like, they'll suck that dude's dick. Like, oh yeah, you're okay, bro. Like, yeah, man, that's right, motherfucker. I am okay. That's how it always goes down. At least with men. With women, I don't know. Women are just psychologically just all over the place. I met one girl in that I'm working with, and that she's quiet. She's actually really cool in that. I mean, whatever problems she does have, they're very minor. like mentally, like she barely has any mental issues. Like she's very logical and she's critical thinking and that. I was like, wow, that's impressive. Most women nowadays are fucking feminists. They're crazy. They want to yell and scream at everybody. I matter, you don't. Wait a minute. If you say that I don't matter and we're both human, then that means you don't matter. Dumbass, like... I don't think that far. Yeah, you don't think past the tits you don't fucking have. I always say that because... Yeah. Say it how I always say. You don't think past the tits you don't have. You complain about them. That's why I'm saying it. Complain how small your boobs are and that. Like, I need bigger boobs than that. For what? If you don't like men, but you want to have a bigger butt, a bigger rack, why are you doing stuff that men like? It's for myself. It is for yourself, but it's for attention from men. I never understood that. I wear makeup on stuff that you wear makeup to be impressive, to get attention, to look better. You get attention from men because you're attentionated. You get attention from women too, but there's always one dude in your little vicinity that you're trying to get to bang you because you think he's hot. That's why you put makeup on. That's why you wear skinny jeans and have your fucking butt all popping out. You make up all excuses in the world. But you still do the things that guys like, so you have no excuses. All those feminist women on TikTok that push up their boobs and show off their tits, you think they do it for their fan base of women? No, it's a bunch of guys jerking off to you. Because your tits are fat, and you're walking around and shaking your boobs all over the place. You're like, I'm a feminist. I hate men. Yeah, I'm sure you do, because you're giving me pleasure. That's really hating men when you're sitting there flopping your boobies out and shaking them all over the place. That's fucking hatred of man. You know what hatred of man is? If you didn't do any of that. See, the problem is, I think it's the opposite. I think feminist women are so in touch and in love with men that I kind of like went full circle. Because they idolize men way more than they idolize their equal rights of women. Because they suck a lot more dick. They're all whores for the most part. They all have massive body counts. And they say, well, I'm going against what men want because that's why I have a high body count. I say, well, but you're giving what men want anyway because you have high body count. They just don't want to get a relationship with you. So put on a condom, slap that ass, get to it, be done with it, and then throw you away like a dumpster or like a recyclable can, you know? We recycle that pussy. And then when a week or two comes up and that, and you're all like, that was great and that, and you ponder and you have anxiety about how great and how intensive the sex was, which happens. Guy wrecked your fucking brains, and then you have mass anxiety in that, and then you're sitting there constantly trying to text him, you're watching social media, and you start going into this anxiety phase where you don't give a shit about anything else but that dick. You don't care about the person. Maybe by the way he looks, but you care about the feeling of his dong in you. Yeah. Big researcher brain. That's basically how it works. That's how it worked with me when I was younger. Older women do that now. They have anxiety attacks about men that they plowed before that were really fucking good. And they're dating another dude. It's like, well, his dick doesn't fit as well. Men don't do that. All the girls I've ever seen butt-ass fucking naked, I would say, I probably had a couple of them. There was one chick that was probably like the hottest one of all of them. And she was a flat-out hoe. But she was, you know, extremely attractive. She had perfect ass, butthole, pussy, titties. She had the best of everything. And other guys jump to fucking over bridges and rivers and swim through crocodile infested fucking ponds and shit just to get to that because she was just really attractive. And it was nice, but I'm like, no love. And that she got railroaded by a whole bunch of fucking black dudes. And it's just like, oh yeah, you just... Nothing against black dudes, but sometimes you black guys have some fucking dirty ass dicks. Especially the player ones. The gangster ones, the ones that are all ghetto and shit, like gangsters. Now they have to get, you know, initiation from fucking white women and that, because for some reason that's initiation type shit. Not all of them. I know a couple of them are dirty, man. They talk about banging buttholes and that and putting it in other girls and that. I'm like, dude, that's fucking disgusting. Now, these are just statistics. I don't know 100%, but there's some dirty ass fucking men out there, so to speak. I never understood it. I even asked women that. It's like, I asked women that specifically. It's like why are you so obsessed with sex? Like, well, it's like, why aren't you? I'm like, because there's other things to do than to sit there and constantly get that massive dopamine rush. Like, I do it for the downing of it, not the up of it. Like, that's what I do personally. Or like something happens if I have like a really heavy porn that I like and that I'm just like really into. Yeah. That's just pure excitement. I don't care about my flesh that much. I mean, I do what I have to do because I'm alive, but you know, whenever I do die, just to say, I'm not gonna remember any of this shit anyway. But anyway, I need to get going on that. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that nowadays, no one's learning the critical think anymore. Everyone's high as fuck on dopamine. They want to keep on doing it. The thing is, they don't stop. And I get it. Like, the most intelligent people in the world on that talk about being bored is good. Sometimes being bored gets you more excited about things. If it's just constant excitement, then that becomes an issue. That's why you don't want constant excitement. I guess someone's leaving. Yeah, spiders everywhere, bro. Yeah, you got a lot of them. Jeez. Dude, yes. No, they're all over our fucking garage. But yeah. Nah, they're little baby brown spiders. They're not doing anything. But yeah, I tell people this. I have to say this stuff because it's true. It's like, bro, hey, just calm down, take a deep breath. Let's have a couple hours and not doing nothing. That's why I like going on walks. I'll go on long hour walks where I'll just be talking to myself because I talk to myself a lot, and I'll be thinking, you know, about life and that. I kind of keep my psyche at a very like minimum ratio. You get too excited and you're staying excited. You're never really bored. It's like in school now. Let's say it like this. When I was in elementary school now, or even middle school or high school, I would be bored as fuck at school. I'd be sitting there nodding off, tired, and so I'm like, man, I can't wait to get home and play video games. As soon as I got home and started playing video games, I was so excited. I was playing with my friends and that. We were playing video games and that. I was playing the new game that just came out and that. And I was having fun and that. And then, you know, all of a sudden, you know, like 6 hours go by and I'm like, man, I have to go to school again? I'm like, fuck school. But I'd be entertained by school. I'm like, man, it's like I don't even want to go to school. So you have to, son. You gotta learn your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. I learned that shit. I'm retarded. You gotta learn more. And that's what it was. And then when I got home, I was happy again. You know, I was playing video games and that. I would sit there, mom be calling out food and I'd be like, oh, there's dinner. And I'm like, okay, mom. Go upstairs, eat dinner with the family and that. And that's what it was. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go on that. I gotta go to the gym and all that shit. You guys have